Hey y'all, it's Cassidy and I'm back with another video. Today, you guys, we are going to discuss one of the crucial topics when it comes to self-branding right now with social media, all that video promotion, all that good stuff. You guys need to know how to create your own content pretty much nowadays if you're trying to get in that realm. So today we're going to learn a little bit about how to film yourself. When it comes to filming yourself, I'm going to give you guys about 5 key tips that I think are very important that you guys can get started immediately. But it's very important to understand how to film yourself because especially when you're starting off, it's going to be really hard to always constantly have people around you that are able to film you, especially when I transitioned into college. I didn't have my little siblings anymore to harass to come film me. The first important step when it comes to being able to film yourself, you guys, is to have something to film yourself on. When it comes to starting content creation, YouTube channels, all that kind of stuff, I feel like I'm the go-to friend for all my friends, and they're always like, Cassidy, what camera do I need? And I'm like, do you have a phone? And they're like, yes, I got a phone. You know I got a phone. What's up? And I'm like, you guys, you can film HD, high quality, high definition video on your phone. You don't need the best of the best of the best of the best. Start on your phone. Your phone can create HD video, whether you're using the front camera or the back camera. If you are filming in front of like a mirror or you are capable of it, I would say to use the back camera because that's going to be your highest quality shot. But if you're, still getting the hang of things, and go ahead, use that front facing camera so you can see everything that's going on. Even me on the camera that I'm filming on now, I flip the screen so I can see. Once you guys have that recording device down, you have your phone, and you guys just open the camera app, and then from there you can start recording, taking your footage, you know what's good, you know what's up. So step 1, check. And if you do not have necessarily maybe a phone, or your phone doesn't record HD, or you've been recording on your phone, you're ready to take that next step up, then I would suggest using a DSLR camera, depending on what you're going into. If you're trying to film something a bit more cinematic, maybe start with like Canon Rebel TI series, I think it's called. And then if you're trying to get more into like vlogging, then maybe go into like the Canon G cameras or like the Sony A alpha cameras. Number 2, you guys are gonna need something to hold that camera steady. This is gonna be very important since you are filming yourself. When I first started filming my YouTube videos, I actually used my webcam on my laptop, and I would use a lap desk to steady and basically position that camera. Now I use a tripod whenever I am shooting on my phone, which I still actually do sometimes. I have a little thing that holds my phone that's actually from a selfie stick, and it just screws onto a little tripod that I got for like 20 bucks at Target. Or you can stack up some books, put something up to just lay your camera flat on there, and then once you have that camera steady, you're ready to start recording. Some optional things that you can purchase if you're looking to, like I said, actually upgrade your equipment. You're not necessarily a beginner and you're ready to step it up. I would recommend your first purchase being lighting. I would say audio, because audio is very important, but you can actually record audio on your phone. So you can take your phone vocal recorder, record your audio there, and then go into your editing program and sync that. If you're not too advanced in how like audio syncing is and you're not really interested in learning that, then you can just get like a Rode mic that attaches to the top of your camera, plug that into your camera, and then just record really high quality audio straight into the camera. Me personally, I'm using an actual Zoom HD recording mic because I use this on my film, so I have it, so I'm just like, why not use it for this? So for that, I'm using a separate mic that I do actually have to go in and sync as well. If you already feel like you're getting good enough audio and you say, I want a clearer picture, then that's when I would jump into the whole lighting. Of course, you can use natural lighting. Right now I'm using a mixture of natural and artificial lighting. So you can use the natural lighting that just naturally comes from the sun. Only downside is you can only film between certain times. I wouldn't say you want harsh lighting, but if it is really harsh lighting, you can get like curtains or something to kind of dim the lighting a little bit, or you can use artificial lighting, which like I said, I'm using artificial lighting on the top of my camera, and then I'm using just natural lighting around. Artificial lighting is cool because then you can film at any time of the day, and there's so many different kinds, so many different price ranges. I know a big one for YouTubers is the ring light, and I actually love ring lights. I just broke my ring light and I never replaced it because I have so many other lightings that I just have been using these. So you can definitely go into a ring light, which is a very good, you know, round, makes the eyes look all nice when you're filming your videos. I use an on-camera portable light because when I am shooting out and about inside of certain locations, I like to just have that light on deck. And then you can also use things like softbox lights. So usually those come in like really nice kits with backdrops and stuff like that, or they come in 3s, and then you can do 3-point lighting, so you can light the sides and then the front of your face, or you can light a little bit from the top, and then however you guys want to play around with that lighting. So those are kind of optional features. You don't necessarily have to dive in and really get your lighting and audio on point right to begin with, but you do want to make sure that people can see you and people can hear you, especially hear you, because if I can see you but I can't hear you, then what's really happening here? Is this a silent film? So you guys have secured your high quality camera. For this example, we'll just say you got your phone, you're laying it against your laptop to steady it. Cool. Using some natural lighting, and you know your room's clear of sound, so you're just recording audio on your phone. What's next? Now's the time where you guys can kind of have a little fun with it. So like I said, this depends on what kind of stuff you're trying to shoot. If you're trying to shoot YouTube videos and you just want, you know, you're sitting and talking to your camera like I'm doing right now, great. You have your setup, you do your thing, you stop your recording when you're done, and you're ready to hop into editing. If you are trying to do a little bit more, have a little bit more fun with it, you're filming content like music videos or stuff that's gonna go on your Instagram or maybe a lookbook, then from there you guys wanna kind of play around with different camera angles. So I feel like camera angles is when you can tell the biggest difference between like an amateur and someone who's maybe been doing this for a little bit longer, because typically people will, you know, stick to one general angle and get what they need. They'll do like, okay, full body, close up, great, we're good to go. But you guys can also play around with certain things like high angle shots, so something, the camera up looking down on you, so you can pipe that tripod up, tilt that camera down, or even the other way around, bring that tripod down, tilt the camera up, and then you have that more low angle shot that will make like your legs look longer if you're trying to look a little taller, all that good stuff. You guys have POV, so that's your little vlogging shots. Even though people use POV, point of view, a lot for vlogging, you can also use it as a cinematic style. You can be recording, maybe you're recording somebody walking and you do it as a POV style shot. And then of course there's, you know, your ultra wide shots, so you get a lot in there. There's extreme close-up shots. Maybe you're doing a little makeup tutorial and you insert some really close-up shots in there. So you do like close-up shot of the eyes, and then you do a super wide shot of the face, and then you do a low angle of the lipstick or something like that. Like, just play around with it, have fun, make your videos more interesting by changing around those different angles. And then you guys can also incorporate something like insert shots or establishing shots. So what insert shots are it's just like literally insert. So it's like when you're taking certain objects, maybe an object that has something pertaining to whatever you're shooting, and you insert a shot of it. So let's say I'm talking about lipstick, or I'm about to grab a lipstick, and there's a shot of the like actual lipstick close up. That's considered an insert shot. So it's something that you're inserting that you don't necessarily need to tell the story, but it's something that you can insert to add to the story. And then as far as establishing shots go, those are those shots that you see at the beginning of a film when it's kind of showing you around the house or showing you a drone shot of the city. Like, that's just establishing where you are, establishing what topic you're about to cover. So those are just some different fun things that I think you could add that will really spice up your film, that are not too hard to add and that you can film yourself. I hope this video really helped you guys on filming yourself if you're trying to create content, like I said, for different social media platforms or whatever you're trying to create. These are just some simple tips to help you go ahead, go out and get started. So now if you guys are wondering a little bit more about editing, make sure you subscribe, turn on your notifications, because I will be coming out with several editing videos with editing tips and editing tutorials, so make sure you're following so you can catch up with that. And thank you guys so much for watching, and make some really nice video films, tag me in them, hashtag workthatcass, and let's see what y'all can do. We out.